experts who have flown in to teach you. And then we have about 7 that will dial in. And out of business leaders in Nigeria, we have another 8 business leaders in banks, in telecoms, in consulting, that will also come so that you have a broad view. But in addition to that, there are some good news. First, some internship. In addition to that, there will be no competition at the boot camp. Microsoft is supporting this way. The first position gets $1,000 US. Second position, $750 US. Third position, $500 US.
I started Python around 2016 or 2017, and actually at first I was confused because I didn't know what to use Python for. Then I came about data science. Someone like a big brother in school introduced me to data science, and seriously I fell in love with data science. But ever since I started it, I've seen some great works about it. I've seen series of challenges about it. I mean, sometimes I can just sit down and trying to solve a problem, and okay, I sleep off, and I'm still dreaming about coding. You can imagine.
One of the things I've noticed about artificial intelligence in Nigeria is that it has been somewhat limited to just some key players in the industry. And the local and the grassroots levels of Nigeria have been really relegated from the field of artificial intelligence in Nigeria. So until recently I came across this Data Science Nigeria initiative, and I can really commend what they are doing, because when I was studying in the field of artificial intelligence, I thought I was all alone in it until I stumbled upon their website and everything, and I saw what they are doing and what they are trying to do. That is to bring that knowledge, that skill, the mentorship and everything, to give it to the local players in the industry.
I believe data science is going to take over the world, especially artificial intelligence, because it's like power handed over to the youth to implement, to do something for your country, especially in Africa.
We need to help us draw insights, as much insight as possible. We are looking for those that can make this web-based, because we want to put the problem at the face of every one of us. So if you do it in PowerPoint presentation, then we have a problem, because again, PowerPoint only ends up here. But if it's a web-based solution, people can click on it and drill down and realize that just beside Chevron, we have out-of-school children. Just beside Nikon Town Estate and the likes of them, we have out-of-school children.
I think first we need to understand what data science is all about, or perhaps artificial intelligence. Its ability to interpret things that are complex, things that are natural puzzles that a normal mind cannot understand. And it means that you're bringing data from different sources to make meaningful decisions. You know, when it becomes more complex when you come into financial industry, when you cannot make an error. If you give money to the wrong people, you can shut down, you can run bankrupt. So it becomes important to begin to explore how best to use data, or perhaps to use artificial intelligence, which largely means we cause man's thinking and machine thinking to come together, and we create exponential capability to interpret complex problems, analyzing data that naturally an ordinary man cannot make sense of. And those data are not necessarily numbers. They might be videos, they might be audios, they might be text, to determine the opportunity to make decisions on who to have access to loan and what should not have access to loan. So broadly, that is how it becomes applicable.
This is my first time in Nigeria, and with this gathering like Data Science Nigeria, so I was very amazed, very surprised how people here, you guys are doing very good work. So, you know, enable people to use this kind of technology. When I was in Morocco, I wasn't thinking about that. When I came here, I saw, wow, people are really doing really good stuff. So I see in near future, a bright future for Africa in data science. And I think that we are on the good way to solve our local problem here, if we use it in a meaningful way. And I think, I hope this will be the case in the near future.
This is my second boot camp actually. I was here last year. Okay, so after the boot camp last year, I was like, where do I go from here? Really? So there was that huge gap that I really don't know what to do. So I took part in the Hackathon, KPMG, and I qualified, and I did well actually. And I was called on from KPMG to join their team. I'll tell anybody who is aspiring to become a data scientist that you have to start now, really.
I'm very happy to be here at the bootcamp this year. This is my very first time here, and I've learned a lot. I've met very good experts that are very, very knowledgeable in the field. And I'm very happy because Dr. Bayo has, opened an avenue where young minds, young people can learn a lot. They can learn so many things, and not just learning, but they can also actually put it to practice.
As Microsoft, we see the future of the world is driving more towards intelligent systems. And key amongst this is the financial services, because banks rely heavily, a ton, on data. And so as Microsoft, we invest in this specific area, because if we can enable financial institutions and startups that will live within the financial ecosystem to provide money and capital, in most of the cases, to people who don't have access to it, they can improve themselves. And this ties into Microsoft's key mandate, which is to enable every person and every organization on the planet to achieve more. And so we do try and cover that from end to end.